We're very fortunate on campus to have developed the Disability and Relevant Design course, which brings the industrial designer and students with different experiences into the same working space. And what we're doing there is looking at new product development opportunities for people with disabilities from their different, diverse life experiences. And empathy is really critical to this process because we're not just designing for people like ourselves. And as we're growing older, we're expecting higher quality of life, and disability is not perceived as ending that quality of life. So the Disability and Relevant Design project focuses on the material landscape of the user. The products that we surround ourselves with really have an impact very significantly on our quality of life. So if we have problems opening food packaging, we have problems getting dressed, then our palette of choices begins to get diminished. So with industrial designers, they tend to be young, able-bodied, well-educated, and so by engaging with the user on the user's level and really focusing on their lived experience, the products that we develop are more appropriate, and this developed empathy leads to products that are far more intuitive to use. This slide is showing that with any product that's developed, you have to have a team of people. We have a wonderful team that's helping with the disability and relevant design. We have phenomenal students, dress students, industrial design students, and we're opening the class up to engineers as well. The designing process is one that's kind of always involved the user, but it's been towards the end of the process, traditionally on the far right here. And then 15 years ago or so, we sort of, as a discipline, thought it would be great to talk to users to see what their needs were. So we rediscovered the user. Where empathy and empathic design research strategy comes in is that the user is the co-designer, the co-creator of knowledge. So the designer comes to the table with the target user, and we respect the lived experience of the user, and we begin to design more intuitive products. So this is some insight into design research. Designers are not just focused on the aesthetics. Designers really consider the materials, level of innovation, how the product will be psychologically received by the user. So sometimes we have to take the designers outside their own comfort zone. And with the increase in people developing disabilities and growing older and again expecting a high quality of life, for our young designers, limiting their mobility, really impairing their vision, will give them an immediate, albeit superficial, understanding and awareness of how long everyday tasks can take for certain target users. And this leads them into a dialogue about products, about the designing process that has more depth and also deals with much more authentic needs of the user. This is a case study where we took the class, we did some empathic modelling, which meant they had their glasses, and we limited their vision to simulate retinitis pigmentosa, which is like tunnel vision. And we have a student, Sheila, with a seeing dog. This is a condition that she has, and so the class, we went downstairs, we went and bought a coffee, and then we all went back upstairs again. So for once, these students, for 1 hour, experienced what it's like to only have tunnel vision. And that had a high impact on these students. And when we went back to class, the lecture, the seminar continued to the point where the students were aware that even their coffee they placed, or their pencil, or their paper, they were not looking at it directly, they were knocking things. And then following on from Sheila, with retinitis pigmentosa and one of the industrial design students, They developed a concept where they're looking at the environment. They're looking at something like a university that can actually have a very discrete navigation system for people with sensorial impairment, for vision, hearing. So you can actually come to an unfamiliar location like a university and feel comfortable because you know you can get from A to B with your dignity, with a sense of control in a very discreet way. And this would benefit the wider population here on campus. And finally, this is the way in which designers present their designing process. It's very visual. It's very based in the lived experience, lots of photographs. We look at existing products. We consider what the future could be. And along the way, we begin to integrate engineering, the lived experience, and the voice of the user. And for me, that is empathic design research. We are working with the Dallas Lighthouse for the Blind, and so my industrial design students are designing something that not only will benefit people in the Texas state, but these products are going to be manufactured by people with visual impairments. And for me, long term, this course, Disability and Relevant Design, is opening up careers for individuals, for students with disabilities, or for students who have an interest in disabilities that had never existed before.